Hey guys, I'm Jackie, and I'm your host for Thursdays on ThatGayCollab. And this week's topic is labels and stereotypes.
Completely straight. One stereotype that I hate about LBGT stuff, like, guys assume that if you're a girl who's bisexual, that you're a huge slut, and you're bisexual just because you're some huge sex freak and you fuck everything. And I'm like, no dude, it's not like that at all, and I'm not gonna fuck you because I'm bisexual. Not a slut like that. I'm just attracted to girls and guys. That pisses me off the whole fucking lot. I also just like the fact that...
Am I working y'all up?
I also just like the fact that if you're bi, then every girl you meet is going to assume that you're hitting on them no matter how fucking ugly they are. And you're like, hey bitch, do you want to fuck every guy you see? Because I don't want to fuck every girl I see, and I really don't want to fuck you. And girls aren't allowed to be bi. Girls are allowed to be gay or straight. If they're bi, they're just straight and like to make out with girls for guys. I also don't like how people assume that if you're bi, you're just undecided. It's like, no, I've decided that.
And that you're bi, it means that you really like threesomes. And that obviously you just really want to have threesomes with guys and girls all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
That's what I want. I'm bi, so obviously that's all I'm looking for is threesomes with men and women constantly. I never stop for a break. That's me.
What about, like, people that feel that they have to fit into a particular sex? Like, I'm gay, so I have to dress a certain way, or...
That's stupid.
That's stupid?
Yeah.
See, I've never felt that I've had to dress a certain way because I'm gay.
It also just feeds into the stereotype, and it can fuck up people's lives. Like, there's a stereotype of the gay culture that involves a lot of drugs and a lot of promiscuity, and when people feel like they have to fit into that stereotype, then they do a lot of drugs and are very promiscuous, and it can destroy their lives.
Just because they feel they have to fit into their stereotype.
Right. Like, I know people who do that to a certain extent.
She's nodding her head, so she agrees.
So, no. Anything else to say? Yeah. What really bothers me about shit like that is, like, how straight guys are, like, so close to gay dudes, but still more lesbians because they think it's hot that two girls have sex. So it's like, you know, I'm holding hands with a chick or something. Even if it's just my sister, they're like, oh, damn, so sexy, bro. But if they see two dudes holding hands, and they're like, man, that shit's gay, look at this faggot. Yeah, that bothers me. Pretty much, I don't really get a lot of them. Except for that. I usually bitch guys out for that, and I'm like, fuck you, dude.
I mean, you can't push me into doing anything I want, and I don't think labels are so much as enticing people to fit into the label. Like Aaron said, like, drugs and alcohol and promiscuity and all that, like, I don't think that being, like, a lesbian and being in the gay community, like, because that's a generalization of the gay community, like, I don't feel that that should persuade you or does persuade you. I think it's more of who you're hanging out with. And if you're hanging out with, you know, potheads and alcoholics, then that's what you're gonna do because that's what you're around. I don't think the label has too much to do with that. Being in the LBGT community, like, there's such fluidity, like, there's so much gray area, like, you're not here or here, but you're anywhere in between. And just because they're on this side of the scale a little more doesn't mean that they're this, you know, or they're on this side of the scale a little more doesn't mean they're this. But there's so much gray in between that, you know, labels don't work. But it's people that don't understand trying to make a general statement. Like, I had a friend that was extremely homophobic, and when I came out to him, he flipped out, and it wasn't that he had, I mean, yeah, he had a problem with gay people, but he had a problem with gay people because he didn't understand the culture and the people, and I mean, he liked me before he knew I was gay, and after we had long discussions and I educated him, and now we don't have problems. So labels is just people that aren't educated. So in general, I think labels are negative. But I think it's as negative as you'd let it be. I mean, it's how you take it and how it's put off that can be taken anyway. And, I mean, like, you know, if I'm walking down the street and someone calls me a dyke, they're like, oh god, look at that dyke, you know? So what? Freedom of speech, they're allowed to say that, and, I really don't care. Like, you can call me whatever you want to, because I know who I am, and I have no problem with who I am. And if you don't understand me, you don't know me, and you're gonna judge me, then that's your fault. That's totally your problem if you're gonna judge me before you even get to know me. So, I can't take offense to someone being shallow-minded and whatever. So if I had to put a label on myself, I mean, I would go with butch, because I'm clearly butch. But you know, like, stereotypical butch has got, like, short hair and, like, really muscular, and I mean, I've got some muscle, but I'm not that muscular. And, so I took this little quiz thing, and of course it even says I'm butch. It says, congratulations, you're one of the most common lesbian stereotypes. You tend to be insensitive and unemotional, which is complete opposite if you ever knew me. You take no extremes. Some might call you a stone butch, but you don't care. I really don't care what people call me, but, whatever. So I was reading this article, that I found on the web about, labels, and this chick made a great comment, and she said that I used to live in a closet, so don't try and fit me into a box. Well said. And, I mean, I could be totally wrong. I'm not saying that my answer is the right answer. I mean, this is a very case-by-case basis topic. I mean, each person handles it a different way, and each person takes it a different way, and... Alright, so I just want to do this because he's sitting here beside me, because he's a good boy. Can you see him? Say hi, Kylie. Say hi. Say hi. It's like, Mommy, what? Is it you? Are you a good boy? Yes? Alright, I'll stop bugging you. You can go back to bed. What? Oh, boo-boo. What? Aww. I love you too. I love you too. You good boy? Can I get a high five? High five? Good boy. He's a good boy. High five. High five. High five. That's not a high five. Does that look like he's just trying to grab my boob. High five. Oh my god! Ow. Ow. So that's pretty much it for this week, and I will catch you guys next Thursday. Bye.